What up, your teammates here? Here's my throwback segment where I talk about the films that turned 10 and 20 this week. Alright, now this year, this past May marked the 20th anniversary of Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man for his Spider-Man film. Well, this week literally marks the 10th anniversary of when Andrew Garfield played Spider-Man, and that is, of course, the Amazing Spider-Man. Which, oh cow, I can't believe this is 10 years old. Oh man, I literally still remember when they first announced that Andrew Garfield was going to be the new Spider-Man. I'm like, okay, is he going to be as good as Toby? I mean, and of course, the year prior, I did saw him in the Social Network, which of course was like his big role there. And so I thought he was, of course, terrific as Spider-Man. Of course, we just had him back for Spider-Man No Way Home recent. There is rumors that he signed a multi-deal with Marvel, so we'll see if that actually does happen. But man, Race of Fonz, of course, coming in as the Lizard. You got Emma Stone here, Martin Sheen, Sally Field. I mean, I thought the first Amazing Spider-Man was such a fun, pleasant film. I mean, of course, we will end up having a new Spider-Man years after, which was, of course, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But hey, I still think Andrew Garfield still is a great Spider-Man. I mean, is he maybe my favorite Spider-Man? Maybe not. But I still thought he was terrific. He really played the part perfectly. He embodied Spider-Man well. So it's a shame he never really had three films. But hey, at least he got to play Spider-Man three times, which was, of course, in No Way Home. That's cool, I guess. All right, now other films turning 10. We got the Katy Perry documentary music film, Katy Perry Part of Me, which I thought was a really cool doc. I mean, you got lots of Katy Perry iconic music in this, from Fireworks to Part of Me. I mean, she is a really cool singer, and I thought this music doc was a treat to check out. There's also Savages, which is literally a movie that no one really talks about. I mean, this movie, of course, was directed by Oliver Stone, starring Taylor Kitsch, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Blake Lively. You had John Travolta was in this, Salma Hayek. I mean, a great cast, but how no one really talked about as much as they should. If you guys don't know much about the story here, you got California's entrepreneurs Ben, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Chan, played by Taylor Kitsch, who runs this business raising marijuana and Cheryl want to kind of love with this beautiful woman named O, played by Blake Lively. And life in Lagoon Beach is I live for them until Elena, played by Salma Hayek, this merciless leader of Mexican Baja cartel, moves in and demands a piece of the action, and she ends up kidnapping Blake Lively's character, and so you got both Ben and Klein, who gets help with this DA agent, played by John Travolta, and Ben and they of course go out war here. I mean, it is a really fun flick. Taylor Kitsch, of course, had an interesting year, 2012, with John Carter. He of course did Battleship. This is maybe my favorite movie he did that year. He was so super cool in this. Aaron Taylor Johnson coming off of a movie okay guys, I thought he was great. If you guys have not seen Savages, this is a really cool drill that I really wish got talked about a little more, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. Also turning 10, we got Magic of Belle Island, which is a Rob Reiner film that starred Morgan Freeman. It's more like this table and this retiring disabled rider moves into this remote village in an effort to regain his strength and passion of the world for words. And he soon meets a single mother with three children, and with their help and inspiration, renovates his life and work. Morgan Freeman, he's Morgan Freeman, and he was really great in this. I know he plays part well. Rob Ryan, of course, they year prior they actually worked on the bucket list together, so they did a great job here. Definitely give this movie a go if you guys never seen it. All right, now turning 20. Oh boy, cannot believe these are 20 here. We got Like Mike, which of course had Bow Wow, who at the time went by Lil Bow Wow. Now, this is of course a basketball family film that also featured Morris Chestnut, Jonathan Lipnicki, Brenda Song. Speaking of Social Network, You had Eugene Levy, even a cameo by Allen Iverson. If you don't know much about the story here, it's where like this 14-year-old named Calvin Cambridge, played by Bow Wow, or at the time Lil Bow Wow, has dreams of becoming a famous basketball player, and to mix it up among the NBA's greats. And of course, we're like a game dominated by Giants with athletic abilities. Calvin's structure and limited skills make this like a far off fantasy, and of course, after he also laces up a mysterious pair of old sneakers inscribed with the faded initials MJ, Calvin makes the leap from playground hijink to NBA superstardom. I mean, Like Mike is a really fun family flick. Lil Bow Wow was, of course, great. You had John Lipnicki was cool. If you got him not seeing Like Mike, of course, they did do a sequel as well, which wasn't so great. But Like Mike is cool. It's fun, entertaining. Give it a go. A really fun basketball film worth checking out. All right. Also turning 20, we got Men in Black 2. Of course, on the follow-up to 1997 Men in Blacks, returning the likes of Will Smith, Tom Lee Jones. I thought Man in Black 2 is a really cool, was a cool follow up. Of course, at the time before the slap, of course, Will Smith was really a global movie star, and this really showcases. It seemed like almost all time Will Smith's movies, like blockbusters, usually gets released around the 4th of July weekend, whether it was something like Bad Boys, Independence Day, Hancock. I mean, he was pretty much the 4th of July king. Maybe not anymore now for obvious reasons, but hey, I still thought Man in Black 2 was a really cool one. So if you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. And of course, years later, like 10 years later, they will of course give us another one, which who knows where we're ever gonna get another one with Will Smith and stuff, but yeah. All right, also turning 20, we got the Powerpuff Girls movie. Now, I don't care what anyone says. I'm not gonna lie. I sort of used to like the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, I used to always like grew up with the watching the Powerpuff Girls show, and I kid you not, I literally saw this movie with theirs. Yeah, I thought the Powerpuff Girls movies was really cool. A really cool adaptation. Of course, I just did my review for it recent, and I really had fun time with it. Of course, this is pretty much like serves as a prequel to the series and tells the origin stories of how Blossom Butters and Buttercup were created and came to the defenders of Townsville here. You got the origin story of Mojo Jojo, who, by the way, is voiced by Ghostface, believe it or not. But anyway, yeah, the Powerpuff Girls movie is such a fun one. It's a shame they never really did another one, but the movie didn't really all do that well, so I guess I can kind of see why there. But I don't care what anyone says. I love that Powerpuff Girls movie, and hey, it is what it is. I mean, who knows if we're ever going to get that CW Powerpuff Girls series, but yeah, that's the topic for another time. All right, that's pretty much it. Let me lead you guys. Which of these films stand out to you the most? To me, the 10-year one, obviously, is The Amazing Spider-Man, and the 20-year one, I'm going to go with Man in Black 2. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy signing.